Hey everybody, WWE Fan Talks here. As you can see, I have tons of boxes to unbox. It's like an unboxing marathon, or as Tommy Toy Travels would say, a box apocalypse. So you're probably wondering why there's a Skybound box right here and why it's not an Amazon box. So Skybound is the company I bought my trampoline mat and trampoline spring replacement mat replacement springs from, so I could actually bounce on my trampoline and do wrestling videos for you guys, because my old trampoline was sagging and the springs were stretched out. So I decided to go to a good company, Skybound. So make sure to go to Skybound if you have a bad trampoline or whatever and get your replacement parts here or a new trampoline here. So yeah, Skybound. So moving off that to the side. So I'm gonna do an unboxing of all of these. So I got all of these today in the mail and I'm so excited. So let's start with the top one, all right? Obviously, they're probably wrestling figures. So let's get into this. Okay, here we go. The Baron Corbin Elite, I believe, Elite 50, I think. This is the Baron Corbin from NXT TakeOver Dallas, I believe that's what it is from. So let's get this bad boy open. I believe this is the first Elite Baron Corbin. Oh yeah, there's a stand just like the other figures. So there's the Baron Corbin. All right, let's get him out. Oh, he has rubber bands. Okay, so there is the Baron Corbin looking really neat. They added so much detail to this. A lot of people complain to Mattel, like, Mattel, why didn't you add like more accessories or whatever? Well, the reason why is because they put so much work into the new sculpting on his pants. This is a new mold, and then on his jacket, and also they painted his tats. And in the basic figure of this one, the tattoos were not colored like they are on this figure. So I got this off of Amazon for only $19.99 on Amazon Prime. So let's get a closer look on the jacket. So as you can see, there's like these wolf skulls because he's a lone wolf or whatever. So yeah, cool jacket. Onto the figure itself, it looks really slick and awesome. And I just really wanted a Baron Corbin, so I went ahead and I saw a chance to pick up a Elite figure for cheap, and I did it. So yeah, the Baron Corbin Elite, very awesome. Let's move on to this big package right here. Here we go. These guys are my favorite tag team right now, other than the Hardys. It is Enzo and Cass. This is the second time that Enzo and Cass has been in the WWE series. They recently came out with Elites, but I decided to pick up the Battle Pack series. So yeah, because it's 2-in-1 package or whatever, so you get it for cheap. So let's get these guys open. So it's been rumored that the reason why Enzo and Cass are not like the baby faces right now are because of Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. So I guess if Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy didn't come back, they would probably be baby faces right now, the big baby faces. So getting into Enzo, he is a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. So yeah, he has his red pants and the cheetah print, very sick. I think there's some wording right here, I can't really tell what that is. If you guys know, leave it in the comments below. So yeah, there's some articulation right here, which is pretty surprising. Moving on to the back, is this like ponytail thing? That's pretty neat. A lot of detail, and I love his little blonde afro thing. That's really cool. So yeah, there's Enzo. Here's Big Cass. He's really tall. He's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. So getting into this one, there's Big Cass right there. Has the blue, very awesome and detailed. His head scan actually looks very accurate, very awesome, and he's like really tall, and they give him like these really tall boots. I'm assuming they use these for the Undertaker and Kane, whoever's tall like him. There is Enzo and Cass. Very awesome. I love this tag team, my favorite tag team. So moving on, last package. This may look pretty familiar to you guys. So, spoiler alert, I've already unboxed this for you guys. Turns out, so remember how I did the unboxing and I was trying to get the Elite Samoa Joe? Turns out to be the basic Samoa Joe. Well, I contacted the seller to return it, and they're reimbursing me $26, how much I paid for it, and they said I could either dispose of the figure or I can keep it. So I'm like, I'm not gonna throw it out, so I'm gonna keep the Samoa Joe. So yeah, here is the basic Samoa Joe. I'm very glad to keep it. Just to have a Samoa Joe, I'm very grateful. So let's get into this. Never thought I was gonna unbox this figure. There we go. Out he goes. And there's Samoa Joe. This big guy, super cool. What I always thought that was kind of like cool about Samoa Joe is his pants kind of look like Brock Lesnar's when Brock Lesnar first came back, the red and the black. I remember Samoa Joe from his TNA days. I really liked him in TNA. I believe he fought like AJ Styles and stuff, but yeah, now he's on the main roster. So getting into this, his head scan looks pretty good, and I think they got their arms pretty right with this figure, unlike the other Kevin Owens figures where his arms look like monkey arms. So yeah, there's no detail on the back, which is fine because this is Samoa Joe. And then he has these kick pads. And by the way, I want to point something out. These kick pads are kind of like CM Punk's. They have these 3 notch things right here sticking out. Whatever that is. Alrighty guys, so that is the Samoa Joe. Super pumped for this figure. It looks so sick. Moving down, let's compare all the figures together. So guys, comment below which out of the 4 you like the most. Samoa Joe, Big Cass, Enzo, or the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Alright guys, that completes it for this video. WWE Fan Talk Show.